So in the beginning of the story, we see a girl who comes in the elevator of a building. Actually, she came here to play a game, the elevator game. She had heard a lot about this on the internet. Now she goes to the elevator, first on the 4th floor, then without coming out on the 2nd and 6th floor, then again on the 2nd floor. She was recording all this on her phone. When she goes to the 10th floor, the elevator's lights start flashing. Then again, when she comes to the 5th floor, she had to keep her eyes closed at this time, and looking back is forbidden. All this was a part of the game. When she comes down, the elevator doors were open. Everyone was scared of her, so she opened her eyes. But she sees that everything was normal. Now she presses number 1 to go to the 1st floor again. So what was surprising here was that instead of going to the 1st floor, the elevator reaches the 10th floor. When the elevator door opens, the girl sees that the building had completely changed. She felt as if she had reached somewhere else, in another world. Suddenly, she feels someone behind her. When she turns around and sees, there was a scary witch behind her. That girl was very scared of her and screams loudly. With this, the scene ends here. Now let's see a group in the next story, who used to make videos on dangerous things on YouTube. A manager in their group, a host whose name is Chris, a girl who used to record the video on the cameras. Her name was Chloe, and along with her, an employee of their group, a boy and a girl, who used to help Chloe together. All three of them were working together from school to now. The manager tells everyone that we will have to find good videos to earn more money. At the same time, he introduces everyone to a boy who wanted to work with them without money. The manager calls that boy inside. His name was Ryan. He tells everyone that he will help us. Now everyone talks to him a little. At that time, they were talking about what topic they should make videos on. Here Ryan says, "Why don't we play an elevator game?" About which many things are famous these days. Everyone knew about this game. Then Chris says, "I think this idea is a flop." Ryan says, "No, this idea will really work. And do you know that a few days ago, a girl played this game?" This game sequence is played in order. According to the rules of this game, when the game is completed, it is said that the girl disappeared. The girl who lived on the 5th floor, the witch took her with her. Ryan here, the girl he was talking about, was the same girl whom we saw in the beginning of the story. This means that after the game, the girl disappeared. Now Chloe shows Ryan the whole office and talks to him nicely. After a while, the manager comes and tells everyone that we will have to make the videos soon. Otherwise, we may have a big loss. That's why everyone likes Ryan's idea in a hurry. The manager says, "Okay, we will record the video of the elevator game tonight," but Chris was telling them not to do this again and again. But no one listened to him. Manager says that since it is a holiday today, the office in that building will be closed. So we will go there and record the video at night. Everyone reaches that building and starts setting their cameras. This was the same building that we saw in the beginning of the story. Chloe and Ryan were talking together. Chloe was searching for the woman on the 5th floor on the witch. And first of all, they tell us that we will go to different floors on different floors. And we will complete this game according to the rules. They also say that if they complete this game, then they will reach another world. They will find the witch on the 5th floor who will take them to their world. But all this will happen to them when they play this game properly. If we don't play this game properly, then they will beat us mercilessly. They believe that the witch lives in the world of red. After telling us everything, they start playing this game. First of all, they know the rules of the game. They knew that they had to go to the floor in the order of 2, 4, 6, and finally 5. During the game, they have to keep their eyes closed, and if they turn around or open their eyes, the witch will kill them. Now Chris, Chloe, and their cameraman go to the elevator. Ryan and the rest of the people were about to stop and record the video in the cameras. They connected their cameras to their cameras. When Chloe and Ryan start playing the game according to the order of numbers, when they reached the 5th floor, the lights started to turn on. After some time, everything was fine. Now when they pressed the number of the 1st floor from 12, so instead of going down, The elevator was going up, as we saw in the beginning of the story. But the elevator stops at the last floor. So actually, a businessman called them. Now they came to the first floor again, where they don't find anything. They wanted to record the game and the witch, but nothing happened. That's why everyone talks about going. Ryan says, "Listen to me, we should try again. Who knows, we might have made a mistake." But Chris wanted to go from here. Now Ryan stops him and says that maybe he is scared. He knew the girl who disappeared in the elevator. He is afraid that maybe his soul will catch him. Means the girl from the beginning of the story. When he hears this, he gets surprised. Ryan tells everyone that yes, she was my sister. He tells everyone that after my sister's disappearance, when I checked his laptop, there were Chris's messages in it. He promised my sister that he will put this video of his game on his YouTube channel. My sister was a big fan of you. She liked you a lot. Look, I'm not blaming anyone. I just want you to help me a little. After hearing this, Chris started laughing. What do you think that your sister is stuck with that witch in the world? On this, Ryan was angry. Then the guard of the building comes and takes him out of there. Everyone had left their own ways from here. Chloe, on leaving, says to Ryan, "You should have told us everything before." "Okay, I agree. I understand your grief, but it's not good." Chloe also left for her house. Her employee boy who used to help her was also waiting for the bus at the bus stop. The manager had come to the office with the employee girl. We see Chloe, who comes to her house. As soon as she reaches her building, she hears the sound of music. She heard this sound in the elevator building. Then she gets a call from Chris. But due to the lack of signals, both of them could not hear each other's voices properly. Chris was in the building in his house. Then he sees red light in front of him. Then the witch in the elevator comes and kills him, and takes his soul with her. Actually, Chris made a joke of his world, because of which he got angry. Ryan was also very worried and thinking about his sister. So now he decides that he will play this game alone, so that he can find out about his sister. When he goes and plays the elevator game according to the rules, he really reached the world of red. That world was just like our world, it was just covered with red. Then she goes after him to the witch. Ryan was hiding from her. There it is shown in the office, where the employee girl was with the manager. She says that her camera is left in the elevator. We have to go to that building. They went there and found the camera. The girl starts playing the game with her manager, laughing. When they reach the last floor, they suddenly see red light. That witch killed the manager and the girl mercilessly. But all this is recorded in the camera that they came here to take. Ryan was hiding from the witch in the world of red, waiting for the elevator, so that when he came up, he could go back to his world. Actually, when a person plays the elevator game in the real world, the witch goes to the real world, leaving her red world. It was still the same. The witch was not in her world. Taking advantage of this, Ryan gets back to his real world by sitting in the elevator. Then the manager and employee girls fall in. Ryan gets the camera quickly. He calls Chloe, who was sitting in her house, trying to find out about her sister on the internet. Then, the red light comes in her house, which was telling the arrival of the witch in the elevator. Then she gets a call from Ryan. Before the witch attacked Chloe, she was busy listening to the call, which meant that the witch attacked by seeing the opportunity. Anyway, now she goes from there. The witch killed the manager and the girl because she made a mistake somewhere. So why was she after Chloe? Did Chloe also make a mistake during the game, or was she connected to her world? Ryan tells Chloe on the phone that meet me soon. All of us are in danger. I want to show you something. There, the same employee boy who was sitting at the bus stop now starts feeling strange things. That's why he also calls Chloe. Chloe had asked them to come to the office. The employee boy takes salt while going. He felt that the circle of salt might help him to escape from his witch. After reaching the office, Ryan shows Chloe the same camera in which the manager and the boy's video was recorded. When she sees that video, she says that I will call the police. But why should I believe you? I don't even know you well. Ryan tells her to believe me. I have also gone to that red world. Now when they both come down, the employee boy had made a circle of salt. He tells them that when our game was over, we felt that nothing happened. Actually, at that time, the door of the red world had opened, which is still open. That's why the witch is after us. We have to close that door. Chloe also tells them that I did a lot of research about her. Then a girl found out that her friends had closed the elevator below in a joke. But later, the girl's friends got busy in their parties and forgot about her. Thus, she was imprisoned in the same place for 6 days. The lights there also broke down. Then one day, she came down the elevator and died. And from then on, the stories of this game began. That girl has now become a powerful soul, which takes people to her world. Ryan says after hearing all this, we will have to play the game again to close the door of the other world. Chloe still did not believe all this. She thinks that maybe all these stories are made. Then the same witch goes there. She was about to come close to them. Suddenly, she comes close to them and kills the employee boy mercilessly. Seeing this, Chloe and Ryan run away from there. And again, they came to the same building to play the elevator game, so that they can close the door of the other world. They reach the other world while playing the game. Ryan sees her sister's shadow there. Chloe calls her from behind. Ryan, we have to go back. Hurry up. She is not your sister. That witch wants to trap us. Come on, let's go from here. Chloe takes her with her in the elevator. Now to go down, when they press number 1, she came up again. Chloe had understood that the witch would not let them go so easily. Moon was trying to distract both of them. Which opens Chloe's eyes. She killed Chloe and takes Ryan with her in her red world. Was Ryan dead or alive? No one knows anything. Then we see a girl who came to play this game in the elevator, who is telling the story of Chloe and her friends, about whom she tells that all the friends played the game together and then disappeared. They didn't even find the corpse. When these boys press the elevator button to play the game, we see the hand of the same witch who came to take her new prey in the elevator. Her hand was on the button, and with this, the story of this film ends here.